Hello and welcome to It's All Connected. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you here. I want to give you a little bit of an introduction into who I am, what I'm about, and the people that I help. So without further ado, I am Michelle Neaves. I'm a personal development coach and a registered clinical counsellor. I help people who have reached a tipping point, who are spiraling in the wrong direction and are feeling a loss of control in their world. And they want to regain their mental toughness, their sense of control, and experience joy and happiness again. But we also look and start to build healthier relationships in all areas of their lives, and most importantly with themselves. So a little bit about my background and what led me to be here is I started work in the late 80s as a part-time youth worker. That led to me working with 11 to 16-year-olds who had been permanently excluded from the educational system in the UK with behaviour and emotional problems. This led me to want to work with adults in the criminal justice. And from that, I did further education specialising in the criminal justice because I always had a curiosity as to what led them to make the choices and the decisions that they made. And from that, I became a probation officer in the UK, like your parole/probation officers here in the States and Canada, and concentrated on working with the medium to the really high risk of harm offenders. So you think of an offence and I've worked with those people. This led me, when I emigrated to Canada, I started work at the Women's Outreach, working with victims of domestic abuse. And I also worked in a psychoeducational role with men who had been convicted and found guilty of domestic abuse. This led me to then start working, and now my time is split. So I currently work some of my time with a team of people who are contracted to social services, and I work with high-risk families involved with social services. And the other part of my time is centered around working with team leaders, management of all levels, and the corporate world in making sense of themselves as management and how to get the best out of their team to improve production, improve workload. So I've done a lot of extensive studying and training under such people as Dr. Gordon Neufeld, Dr. Bruce Perry, Dr. Daniel Segal, Kim Barthel, Dr. John Arden, Earl Hemslin, to name but a few. And neuroscience features quite heavily with all of them, and that's an area that is hugely exciting to me because it's such a fast-paced topic right now. I concentrate on attachment and relationship, the developmental paradigm, and understanding trauma, the brain, and the alarm system frustration. And so working with me, you'll begin to make sense of yourselves from the inside out. So if you found this information helpful and beneficial and you feel I can be someone that can assist you and help you, please go ahead to the contact page on my website and go to the resources page where you'll find a selection of programs that I offer. And I very much look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.